Hey guys, it's Jeannette. I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to do a quick vlog. I just got home from gymnastics with my daughter, but I have been getting tons of questions and messages regarding my anxiety as well as the medication, the Sertraline that I'm on, and how it's actually working for me. So I've officially been on the medication for 1 month, and yes, I think I have seen and feel a difference. So during exams, like I mentioned, I'm no longer having like palpitations, like um, literally having many panic attacks in my head, trying to convince myself not to get up. I feel like I think less about the worst that can happen, which is really good because it's really hard to get through things when all you're thinking are just like the worst case scenarios. Like that takes so much energy. I think overall I am a little less, well, I feel like a lot. I'm more chill. So before, like I was telling my husband, because I've asked him to kind of monitor how I am, and if he sees any changes, he thinks that I am better. So I'm less snappy. Even at work, I tend to be having a much better, enjoyable time at work versus I felt like going to work was taking away from um, my education and my studies, and I don't want to say resentful, but I was just frustrated that I had to go to work and all I wanted to do was study. So I think as the weeks have gone by, I am finding better ways to kind of cope and balance things. And now that I have like a family activity once a week that I do, that also makes me feel better. So I think um, the guilt that I was also feeling of just taking away so much time and memories and all of that while I pursue my master's, I think that was also kind of eating me up as well. Um, my study taking like techniques like at home when I'm studying, I am having a little bit of difficulty focusing, and I just don't know if that's just like the end of the semester thing. Um, so I just started the Pomodoro technique where you just study intensely for 25 minutes and you have a 5 minute break. And I don't know if you saw the last video, but you can watch me do that. And I've been doing that for the last couple of days, and I've definitely seen improvement in my ability to focus in. So I tell myself, okay, this is just 25 minutes, just focus, listen to the lecture, study as hard as you can, and then you'll have a 5 minute break versus um, I'll just like study here, turn a page, then I see my phone buzz, and then I don't really stick to it. And the next thing you know, I only studied 15 minutes of the hour, and everything else I was either on social media or just, wasting time. So I do feel like it really has been helping, and I'm glad that I went for it. And I was just listening. So the last exam has, I don't even know, maybe 10 or 11 lectures on mental health. And when I was listening to the lectures, the instructor said taking the first pill is probably one of the hardest things um, decision someone needs to make. And I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It took me some time to be able to go get something to drink and take my first pill. And reading it in terms of like a future practitioner and then on like being the patient end, it was really, really hard. It was really hard. There were so many mixed emotions that were attached to it. And, like, wow, do I really need this? Or am I just being a big baby about it? Is there really something wrong? Am I a wimp for having all of these negative thoughts? And this is where, like, the whole debate or movement on talking and being transparent about mental health and getting help and being okay getting help. You know what I'm saying? But I just wanted to be open and honest with y'all because I did feel that. And even the next, that first week, I went back and forth. I'm like, I can't believe I'm I'm taking this. And this is from someone who only takes like a Zyrtec once a day. I don't have any other, like medical issues where it requires me to take daily medications. And this was literally the first prescribed medication that I am on. And so there was just a lot tied to it. So for those that are finding themselves in a similar situation, go ahead and do anything you can to obviously decrease your stress, identify what's going on, what's bothering you, what needs to be better. Reach out to your physician, be persistent, be your own advocate, communicate, let them hear you what you need, and then work together to find something that'll help. And then obviously don't give up if you're on a medication and it's not working. Communicate with them, communicate, tell them what's going on, and think positively in terms of, okay, we're going to find a solution. We're going to find something that'll work for you. So I hope that this encourages someone to reach out. If you have any questions, I'm always here, guys. So you can obviously DM me on Instagram. That's probably the quickest response. But again, you have me here on YouTube. If you're on the study group, the IF Nurse Study Squad Facebook group, or just, I'm all over the social media. So if you ever need someone to talk to, please reach out. I am just happy that I'm finally finding something that works. I will say, I don't know if I will need to be on this medication for the rest of my life. I'm hoping that obviously once I complete the program, become a nurse practitioner, that I can taper myself off of these and find other ways to balance the stress. Right now, it's just, my bucket is full. And I needed to find something that will help me manage it all. Because right now, I can't quit my job. I can't go part-time. I don't have much support in terms of help with my daughter. My husband and I both have to work. We have a household to upkeep. There's just a lot. So I will do my very best. I'll try to do more self-care. I started journaling again, which really has helped, and I've missed that because sometimes you just need to get it out. And we can bottle things up so much and for so long until it just all comes out. And so I'm just trying to be proactive. I'm trying to be optimistic about this all. So I'm happy. I know it was tough, but I'm happy that I actually decided to go talk to someone and really start this and just see what happens. So I hope you got something out of this. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and share the videos. Bye.